There's the helicopter they used to film this shot. The sign saying "Payday," showing this is a bank heist about to happen.
No. I killed a bus driver.
Bus driver? What bus driver?
Joker moving slowly out of the way for the bus driver to enter.
Who makes you
Stranger.
Notice how the tone of Joker's theme is the opposite of Batman's theme.
Who makes you
Stranger.
Investigation is ongoing.
The process of cleaning up the streets is a long one. I pledged in my...
The police is comparing the mystery of Batman to the mystery of Bigfoot. How loyal is a hungry dog? This is actually the date of the film's release date.
hostile? I see you hostile.
This is a reference to Two-Face's original origin, where he gets acid thrown in his face.
Made in China. If you want to kill a public servant, Mr. Maroney, I recommend you buy American.
Later, Harvey uses a Smith & Wesson Model 36, an American revolver. The left side of Harvey's office being messy and the right side being organized, foreshadowing his transmission into Two-Face later in the movie.
You want to be able to turn your head.
A short way backing out of the driveway easier.
Michael Keaton reference.
Harvey Dent is the Caped Crusader.
Another scene foreshadowing Harvey's future.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
The metal detector didn't go off when Joker entered the room. Could this mean that the grenades are fake?
You're crazy.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
He doesn't like being called crazy.
Raising up the plates makes you more vulnerable to knives and gunfire.
We wouldn't want to make things too easy now, would we?
Knives do end up being his end.
How about a lie?
Joker using the knives in these guys to drag himself up.
Sonar. Just like a,
Submarine, Mr. Wayne. Like a submarine.
Or like a dolphin. And 2 minutes and 22 seconds later,
146 counts of fraud, 87.
Rachel talks about you all the time. You've known her whole life.
Oh, not yet.
sadly, no, not yet.
Look at this face. This is the face of Gotham's bright future.
And his face did end up being the face of Gotham's mob takedown. At least this face. Bruce throwing his drink away because he knows he needs to stay focused. Bruce is disguising his voice in case Harvey wasn't knocked out yet.
Switch it off, he ain't coming. He doesn't want to talk to us. God help whoever he does want to talk to.
Not a detail, but this is so badass.
From one professional to another. If you're trying to scare somebody, pick a better spot. From this height, fall wouldn't kill me.
I'm counting on it.
Huh.
A little nod to MK's Batman.
Don't kill me, man. I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. Heads, you gotta keep your head. Tails, not so lucky.
There's a great detail during the scene where Harvey interrogates one of Joker's thugs. He flips his coin and says, "Heads you live, tails you die." But what the thug doesn't know is that Harvey's coin has 2 heads. There's no real risk. It's all about intimidation, making the thug believe his life hangs in the balance. A fire truck. Fun fact, this isn't CGI. They actually flipped a truck. Joker is just clearing way for Batman. He's not trying to hurt anyone. Also, like the other villains, a big part of Joker's character is the way he handles fear. He doesn't even flinch when Batman is driving towards him, almost hitting him.
DNA, dental, clothing is custom, no labels.
Here's a cool detail about the Joker's makeup. Unlike previous versions of the character who usually get their look from a chemical accident, Heath Ledger's Joker applies his makeup himself. In fact, Ledger actually did it himself for the movie, making it look messy and uneven on purpose. It's a small but brilliant choice that reinforces how different this Joker is, less a comic book villain and more of an unhinged anarchist who creates his own identity. This clap was actually improvised.
The good cop, bad cop routine.
Good cop, bad bat? Bad cop? There's something there.
No, you complete me.
Killing is making a choice. Where are they? Choose between one life or the other.
You'll have to choose.
He's at 250 52nd Street. She's on Avenue X. That's just
Joker didn't lie to Batman. He told him he had to choose who was going to die, and then the address of where he needed to go for the person to die. He plays on Batman's emotions, which ends with Rachel dead and Joker escaping. Now, this isn't confirmed, but there's an interesting detail about the addresses Joker gives Batman. He says Rachel is at 250 52nd Street, which could be a way of reversing the truth, tricking Batman into saving the wrong person. But there's also a theory that this might be a nod to Harvey's coin, with its dual sides representing the choice Batman has to make. Plus, Rachel being at Cicero might be a subtle reference to Al Capone's operations in Cicero, Illinois, which ties back to the mob themes running throughout the movie. Whether intentional or not, it adds another layer of complexity to Joker's twisted game.
Drop it on the floor now! Drop the weapon!
Sorry?
What do you want?
I just want my phone call.
The glass that Joker uses to hold the officer hostage. It was actually behind him in the room the whole time.
Did you catch him?
Yes.
How?
We burned the forest down.
Goosebumps. This line isn't just about the story Alfred told, it's a metaphor for dealing with someone like the Joker. It means abandoning the usual rules and going to extreme lengths to stop a threat that doesn't play by the same rules. In a way, it foreshadows Batman's own decision to use the sonar surveillance system to find the Joker, something invasive and against his own code, but necessary to stop a greater evil.
Why don't we cut you up into little pieces and feed you to your pooches? And then we'll see how loyal a hungry dog really is.
His dogs are still hungry?
I saw Burns and Zachary.
He drives a Lamborghini Murcielago, which in Spanish means bat. It's a subtle nod to his alter ego as Batman, hiding in plain sight.
I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it.
There are actually a lot of dog-like behaviors in how he acts. He barks at the fake Batman he has captured in that video.
At me!
And when he escapes prison, he sticks his head out of the car window just like a dog.
You live. You die.
Now we're talking.
By the time Harvey becomes Two-Face, his coin actually has two different sides, one scarred and one clean. Meaning the coin toss he does for Joker's life is a real 50-50 chance. But here's the twist. If you look closely, the Joker has his finger on the hammer of the gun the whole time, making sure it wouldn't fire anyway. It's a subtle way of showing how Joker stays in control, even when it seems like he's leaving things up to chance. That wasn't in the script. The explosives really did misfire, and Ledger just went with it, turning an accident into one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. And yes, they did actually blow up a building. You can actually see Harvey take down the thug and get into the car. It wasn't just movie magic or clever editing. It really happens on screen if you look closely. The Joker disguises the hostages as his henchmen by placing clown masks on them, while his actual henchmen are dressed as civilians. This deception nearly leads the SWAT team to harm innocent people, highlighting how easily perceptions can be manipulated. Similarly, in the ferry scene, the Joker sets up a moral dilemma by placing explosives on two ferries, one carrying civilians and the other carrying prisoners. He provides each group with the detonator to the other's boat, expecting them to destroy one another to save themselves. Contrary to his expectations, the prisoners choose not to detonate the bomb, and although many civilians vote to destroy the prisoner's ferry, they ultimately cannot bring themselves to commit the act. Again, he just has no fear.
It's not about what I want. It's about what's fair!
It's like Rachel's death, which was also like a 50-50 coin flip. A choice left to chance where only one could survive. It's almost like Harvey's trying to impose the same kind of brutal fairness on others that he experienced himself, making everything come down to a simple toss of a coin. So, those are just some of the incredible details and hidden meanings packed into The Dark Knight. From subtle foreshadowing to deeper themes about chaos and morality, Christopher Nolan left us with so much to unravel on every rewatch. It's no wonder this movie is still talked about so many years later. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which detail blew your mind the most, or if there's anything I missed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe to the movie guy or something.